Good evening, everybody. Back for stream number 2 tonight, my friends. So welcome on back, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. And I'm going to forego the webcam for tonight because I just kind of feel like it. Let's make sure we got that music okay there, and game audio in a little bit. All right, I've been jonesing to jump back into some Planet Crafter, and let's do this. It actually brought over the Let's Play that we were doing and all that stuff. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Let's delete that one. And let's do a new game. But we're gonna make some changes here. We're gonna do green LP, and we're gonna do Prime, and I'm gonna do custom game here. So no consequences of dying. Randomize ores. And terraformation pace at let's say 0.2 vitals depletion. We'll say 0.5. Other events will to like 1.2 maybe. Power consumption. What is it if you do intense here? Oh, I see. It goes the other way. That explains some things. Okay, hang on. So let's go custom again, and we'll do terraformation pace of 0.5. We'll randomize the ores. Power consumption, I'm just going to put at 1, because I don't think that's very fair to require even more than that, especially with the random ores. In fact, we might do 0.8 on that, just because, 80% of normal, just because the randomized ores can make it really rough. Multiplier factor doesn't matter. Events 1.2, vitals depletion at 120%. Sure, we'll do that. And no consequences of dying. We'll do the landing site. We will do the meteor crater, which is probably the hardest landing site to do in the game. And we'll see what we can do. We may or may not have to re-roll a couple times. We'll see. But I'm not going to do hardcore, because I've done hardcore as a Let's Play, and the problem with that is with the randomized ores, it's you'll have to re-roll a couple times, and I don't necessarily want to re-roll right now. I want to have a challenge, but I also want to make a bunch of I also want to make progress too. So there's a little bit of all that stuff. Having said that, putting the terraformation pace at 50% of normal might be a bit rough there, but we'll see. Let's try it. Let's go and see what we can do here, friends. All right, we'll do that, and we'll create, and we'll jump on in. See what we see. All right. We are in here. All that stuff. So, gotta remember all the keys and everything. So I'm gonna need some of that. I need that. Take some food here. We definitely need the microchip. Some water. Alright, and then we gotta equip this stuff. Okay, first things first, we need to craft some things. They didn't give me a whole lot. So I need a backpack. I need 2 iron for that. And 2 cobalt, an iron, and a magnesium for that. What do we got here? We got some ice immediately. Sulfur. Some super alloy right off the bat. Some aluminum. Osmium. Alright, let's come on over here and see what we got in the box. There's some iron. Magnesium. Okay, this'll do. Alright, so we got like super alloy and stuff right away here. Which, I mean, will eventually be useful, but is not useful at the moment. Let's see what we got. So make the backpack, definitely. Put that on, and then I need another cobalt and another iron for that. Deconstruction. Well, we could make the deconstruction right now, which I don't have, right? I have construction. Alright, well, we definitely need deconstruction. Don't necessarily need it as the first thing, but do need it. Okay. Let's see if we can... if I can remember where everything's at. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is a... if we can make it up there, there is a place that we can go that will give us a lot of first tier stuff. But in order to make it there, I don't think I can make it there with just what we've got here in terms of oxygen and stuff. Although I could try. It's quite the hike though. It is quite the hike. Magnesium. Get over here. If I could get enough to make a traveling tent would be good here, but I need some iron and stuff, which means we either need to wait for a asteroid thing to come along here, or something else. I don't see any iron around here, which is typically the case. Put these in there, and let's make that water bottle from that ice that I have. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a thing here. Now, since I'm not doing hardcore, I could push my luck a bit and just go out far enough and die, but I would like to try and overcome that, but you know what? I think we're gonna have to do that. I think that's gonna have to be a thing, because I don't see any iron around here. Getting back up this hill is going to be a problem. I know that there's a box down here. Might have some stuff in it. that we can use, perhaps. Yeah, there's the box there. Yes, thank you. It's got a ton of stuff in it. Wait, what is what's build his queue? Like, I don't remember the keys. It's been so long. Living compartment. Do I not have? So why can't I put the living compartment down? There it is. And then I need one more iron for the door. I can deconstruct this. Right? Jesus, what's the deconstruct? Construction, mine select. Yeah, that's right. There we go. And then like that. All right, there we go. I did it legitimately. It just was a little bit hair raising. This is good because now we've got an oxygen tent that I can carry around here. Problem right now is I don't think I have enough room in my inventory, so I might have to drop some things. Oh, we're getting. Speaking of, we're getting some asteroids coming in, which will be good for us. Potentially. I don't know if we're getting it. We're getting a weather system at least. It may or may not be asteroids. There's another box around here. I mean, I think it's going to come down to I just need to drop some things on the ground. So we can just take this tent and go get our stuff here. So, let's see. Let's go deconstruct all that. Oh, did it all go in my inventory? Oh, cool. I got it all. Alright. Let's go for the one thing that I know we can get to now that we have a tent. If we can make it up there. Okay, here we go. Alright, let's go back in here. Again. Very good. Get all that there, and let's pull all this stuff out of this box. And transfer it over to this other box. Because I will be back here, but just we gotta go do some things first. Let's these over there. Aluminum and that. And there we go. Get that going. Alright, and we'll have to drink some water right now. Just for the sake of argument. Grab this and deconstruct that. Cool. Well, yeah, I won't take the iron with me right now. Oh, we are getting asteroids this time around. Let's stand inside. I've been bonked on the head too many times. There we go. Quite a few of them. Okay, good. Looks like two more there to let those do their thing. Alright, excellent. Get a fresh batch of stuff here. Alright. Let's get on our way. Looks like we had one land right there. We will be going in that cave eventually. But I know of a little area over here that is a good hike, but now we have a movable tent here. We should be able to do it. I just gotta get faster on the uptake there. That's what it comes down to. Gotta get back into the pattern. I had it down to almost a muscle, you know, muscle memory thing going. But it has been a while. I actually just looked and it was it was April of last year where we were doing, last time I was doing Planet Crafter. So it's been a little while. Time has really as a way of just kind of progressing. Yeah. There is a method to my madness here, friends. There is, in fact, a method to my madness. More storms here. Oh, we are getting more asteroids, huh? I hear them crashing down. Let's see if I can. We're gonna have to put this down, I think, right here, right now. Yeah, because those will sneak up on you. That being said, in the early game here with the random ores, they are quite vital because Likely that's going to have all the iron and stuff that I need that I can't otherwise find. So that's why it's important. I think that is cleared up a little bit. So if I'm not mistaken too, while there's no water around here, I believe there's a couple golden chests in this area as well that are relatively easy to get to now that there's no water here. I want to do that too. Let's go and put a thing down here. Go. Now, how far in is it? It's up here. Here we go. I got here aluminum, water bottle. There we go. Agility boots. 2-2 exoskeleton. 2-2 oxygen tank. Okay. Come on. There we go. 2 oxygen tank, agility boots. Alright. And tier 1 backpack. Spacesuits in there. And a blueprint thing. Alright. You know, gives us a little bit of a boost as far as running and a boost to our oxygen, and I didn't have to do a damn thing to do it other than make it over here. So there we go. Okay, so we've got tier 1 agility boots, we've got tier 2 oxygen tank basically for free, tier 2 exoskeleton for free, and still have a tier 1 backpack, but that's fine. Tier 1 exoskeleton I don't need. Can't use it for anything. And the tier 1 oxygen tank I can't use for anything right now either. I can throw those back in the thing here too. I can put those in this box over here and just grab the iron and stuff from here that we need. So let's put those in there. Take these out, put that in there. And I think that's all I can do right now. I might need to leave the chip behind too. We'll see. Because I need to be able to take this tent around with me. Or at least I need to be able to move the tent over. So what we're going to do in a moment. Let's do that. Let's eat some food. Oh, I should have enough room now for that stuff. Alright. Yep, I got 2 spots left over. Okay, we'll look out of here. And I'm going to set up a I set up our first base out here. Because this is a nice open area and it's got easy access to a couple things. Normally I would move all the way over to the regular starting area, and I guess I could do that because that would give us even more access to like wrecks and stuff. But let's see. Where would I want to be here? I think all of this stays above water, if I remember correctly. But let's go up here on a little bit higher ground, just for sake of argument. Right where this asteroid dropped a whole bunch of stuff for us. And we'll go put our stuff here. There we go. And we can start to put some power down and stuff. Let's go up here. Couple wind turbines down. Like so. And let's see what else. Got a box here. Ooh, thank you for all that iron and goodies and stuff. And what else did we leave around here? A lot of random stuff. Okay. Yeah, this will be good place to get started at least. Alright, so first things first, I need another living compartment, so we're gonna need some titanium. Is there any I don't think I've run into any titanium around anywhere. I think everything the asteroids brought has despawned, so we might have to wait for another asteroid storm just to get some titanium. Let's see. Lots of aluminum, magnesium. Yeah, the iron and the titanium are going to be the things that are going to be rare here. Which I've noticed tends to be the case. When you randomize ores, it seems to be like iron and titanium seem to be the things that get randomized the hardest. Meaning that they're the hardest to find naturally. So we'll see on that. What I could do, at least, is can we get I need some silicon for that. Which there's some, like, right here. Wait, didn't I just see some? There's aluminum. I thought I saw some silicon around there. Sulfur. I don't see any silicon. Man, once we need super alloy though, we got once we get to the point where we need super alloy, we've got super alloy for days here. That'll make the mid game a lot nicer anyway. I guess the late early game, I guess. Even. Yeah, so let's see. I need to craft this soon because I'm gonna need water and stuff. But let's put the ice in here for the moment. Fabric. find silicon around or titanium. Did they add that planet up there, or is that always there? Is that because that I know they added in the DLC the new planet, but I don't know if they added it to the skybox of this planet or not. Aluminum. We've got so much aluminum. That's also going to be really good once we get established here, but I think, let's see, can I, there's definitely some gold boxes around here. There's other blue boxes too, which might have what I'm looking for. Hey, Casey Doodle, welcome on in. Did I do randomized door? Yes. Yes, I did. Did indeed. I did everything but hardcore. I was doing a hardcore run last year as a YouTube series, and I got pretty far. I died eventually, stupidly, of course. But I didn't want to do hardcore this time around. I just want to do, because I want to be able to get all the way to the end and be prepared for the DLC that they announced, where they're going to have new moons, 2 new moons they're going to introduce. I don't know when. I don't think they've announced when yet. They just announced that it's happening. So I want to get another run going and see what I can do here. And I started in Meteor Crater, but I've moved over to here. Since it's a lot more room, and I know there's more boxes around here. Actually, there's a bunch of boxes in Meteor Crater I could have gone to, plus that underground, plus that crash area too. But I'm kind of waiting for some asteroids here. Could not find enough silicon to save your life. It's literally save your life. Yeah. That was the other thing. When you do hardcore mode and you do random wars, like, it's just, you basically have to re-roll a couple times just to get a decent starting package of ores. Or you just gotta know where to go. Like, if you get lucky enough to get either asteroids fall on your head and get some resources from that, or you manage to find a box that has enough iron and titanium and stuff in it that you can build a tent to run around in, you can at least make it over here to the Falling Sands area, and if you're in Meteor Crater, and there's a whole bunch of equipment in the cave over there that you can just grab that's like tier 2 equipment. So, like, I got the tier 2 oxygen tank, tier 1 agility boots, and tier 2 exoskeleton, and also the I built the backpack, but there's backpacks over there too, tier 1 backpacks. You can grab all that from that cave, and then that gives you a nice little head start on things. So we're gonna have to do this and do that. I need some silicon. I need some titanium. See if there's a let's see if we run across another box here. I believe the gold box is over this way, but I don't know if I can get down there and get back up in one breath. So there's that. And there's no guarantee the gold box is gonna, the gold box is gonna have some good stuff in it, but maybe not the stuff that I'm looking for. Yeah, that's going to be too far. I think it's over there. And then there is a crash site up there, which I know is too far away. I mean, I built the power, but the power can be anywhere. Oh, I think we're getting some weather. I wonder if we're getting some asteroids. Yes, we are. Let's not have one drop on our heads. Okay. That looks like that brought some titanium. I know better than to go out there though. It'll stay there long enough that I can capture it. Just been too many times where I'm like, I'll just run out there and dodge real fast and grab some stuff, and then kabam. Kabam, you're done. Yep. Just like that. That's hilarious. It's always a sniper. I mean, you know what? You're going to deliver it right to my doorstep. I mean, why not? Take an Amazon delivery here. Here's some more. Alright, sounds like we got it. What did you bring me? What shinies did you bring me? I must know. I don't have a flashlight right now. Ah, there's some titanium. Iron. More iron. That was part of the ground. I didn't need that. Here, some titanium, magnesium. More magnesium. Okay. This is good. Do we have any silicon? Can I get some silicon? Any at all? Cobalt. Silicon, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Everything's despawning now. How about over here? Iron. Inventory full. Inventory full. Yeah. Put this there right now. Get one more silicon at least before they disappear. It's starting to despawn now. Iron. I'll get another titanium, I guess. I think it's despawned. That's alright. As long as we can get started here. I just need to build the crafting thing. Okay, so let's go here and crafting station. Kabam. There we go. What is that? Silicon, magnesium? Maybe not yet. Capsule. Okay, so can I get... Yes, I can expand the living compartment a little bit. Let us do that. You're gonna be a pain in my butt, aren't you? Because of the terrain. Okay. Let me see. Can I put... I grab this. There we go, and get there. That there. I'd like to put some stairs here. So I can run right up into there. Good. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. All right. Let's put our crafting station down right there again. Cool. All right, we're making some progress. Nice stuff. So I want to get a drill going, titanium and iron. Get over here. Alright, and then we can now make some stuff here. Let's go do that. There we go. And I'll hold on to that until we're right to the bottom here. Do I have enough for another? No. No, I don't. We could do this and get another oxygen bottle to replace the one that we used. I need a light tier multi-tool. So I got these. I don't necessarily need the light right now. I will need it soon though, so I guess it wouldn't hurt to just do that. I need hydration. I also need, so we need to make heater in the Vegetube. I need here, what am I doing? Iron, ice, and magnesium. mistaken, I'm trying to remember. See, this area I don't, since I don't usually start out here, I don't remember all the places where there are boxes. I know they're well strewn about, though. That's down into there. We're not going to go down there right now. We might be, sounds like the weather's kicking up again, but may or may not be getting a beneficial asteroid storm. Oh, maybe. Possibly. Yeah, iridium. I haven't seen any trace of iridium at all, so that's going to be. It might be a while before we find. I'm going to have to go into a. We're going to have to delve into a wreck to probably get that. So I may need to. This doesn't look like it's bringing any asteroids. So if I think the first thing I need to do is I need to be able to travel. So we're gonna have to make another oxygen tent, get enough resources for that, and maybe prioritize that so I can get around a longer distance. Here we go. Here's all the silicon and iron I use. Let me put some of this water away too. I don't know why I'm carrying so many water bottles with me. I think that was just from. I haven't put them away since we moved from the crash site. Alright, so let's do this. Let's go and a little bit more iron for that. Yeah, I think I usually take 2 oxygen bottles and 1 water with me at first, and then once we get a bigger backpack, it's usually 2 and 2. Okay. I'd like to empty out that box and then take the iron from that. And actually, I want to put a box inside there. Do I have? Yeah, I'll get the iron from that box. I still need an iron for the other thing, but we can hold the thought on that. Oh, this one's already full. Yeah, I'm gonna need the box more than I need the door for the tent. Take these, construct that. And you know what? I don't need the base to look pretty right now while we're waiting for resources, so I can take an iron back from one of these things here. There we go. Alright. Function over 4 right now. There we go. Okay, so in here. Some stuff. I need for that iron, titanium, silicon. There we go. Alright, so that's done. So I have a way to travel, which we need desperately. Iron, ice, magnesium. Okay, over here. Grab these. Any more space food? I think that's all the space food I have. So that's going to be a thing. Yeah, we need to hopefully find some more space food, and there's only one way to do that. Go exploring. So what we can do, I got the base there. Can head back to the closest place would be Meteor Crater, where there's more stuff. So we can head back there. Specifically, there's a ridge we can go to. That is near where this little hole is here. Kind of near here. This is the tricky part, though, is when we're on this ridge here, it's really hard to find a spot to craft your stuff. So you gotta be efficient. There's our new blueprint. Oxygen tank. Gotta be efficient in finding this place, which I always forget exactly where it is. It might be too far afield. I think we are. That's alright. We'll set up shop here for a second. Check out that box. Yeah, I think I'm too far afield. I think it's around a little bit more. What we got here? Ah, some space food. Nice. And some iron. Can't take all of this though. I need room for this, which is... How much room do I need for these? It's 3, 6. So I need 6 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I have just enough there. Alright. This is the trouble now is I got the space food I needed, but I'm not going to be able to carry it all out of here. Well, I can carry it all out of here, but it's a nice long trip. Get up there. Get up there. That's why I say it's tricky. No, we're actually not. It is around here, but I think it's further over there. A little bit more. Alright. What we could do is, let's go back and our base is just like literally right there. So we can drop this food off. And I can head over to the other wreck over there and see what I can pull out of there. Although we still don't really have the basics yet, so I don't know. I mean, there might be some iron and stuff there, so there might be that at least, I guess. Iron, ice, magnesium. So I have, okay, so I just need ice and magnesium, right? Which I've got. No, this is the iron for my tent, right? I gotta remember, always put the tent back down so I don't use the resources for it for something else. So I do have some iron. So iron, magnesium, and ice. There should be still plenty of ice around here. Okay, so over here we'll put the Vegetube down, and then I've got 150% Shanga seed for it. I'll help a little bit. Okay. Then, I need what? Iron and silicon for the blueprints screen. So, I have one blueprint though. Let's terraformation, iron, cobalt, silicon. It might be a good blueprint though. So let's do this. I do have a blueprint in here. Ha! Tijuana jelly boots. Well, okay. It's fine. You gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. Okay. So we have that. That's doing stuff. That's getting our terraformation index going. We need a terraformation screen as well. That's just, I mean, all these require iron. And I know if I can find that other spot, I know that there's definitely some iron there because they have the bigger storage boxes. But let's travel over this way. I think this wreck has some of the bigger storage boxes in it too. Potentially. Oh. I still have all that food on me. Whatever. Whatever. So I know the box is over here. Let's go to this. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's some iridium. There we go. Ooh, 600% golden seed. Yes. Take that. We'll take the iridium. Okay. Have to leave the rest there for now. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You do get golden seeds from those things. I forgot all about that. Alright, we have enough. Let's go back and do that right now. Get my inventory a little bit better situated. Yeah, in all honesty, like, I guess the meteor crater is considered the hardest because there's so little room to build on, and you spend most of your time climbing up that hill, climbing out of the crater. So I guess that's why it's considered more difficult. But honestly, this large stretch of nothing is, in my opinion, far more difficult. Let's put that in there for a second. Let's take you out of there and put you in there. Put this outside. for right now. Do that, and take another water bottle. I'll leave one space food here. Alright, off we go again. There's another area over here that might be a little bit closer to that I know has a box. Let's go there. See, we can see the wreck over there, but I think this area up here is a little bit closer. And I know for a fact there's a couple boxes up here, I think, but I know for a fact there's at least one box up here. If I could find it. Maybe this one's further away than I remember. There's a lot flatter land here, though. Yeah, here's the box. Titanium and silicon. Okay, well there's decent stuff in there. It's not exactly what I need right now. Okay, that's going to be... So this place normally has... Normally by the time I'm over here, there's like plants and water and stuff, so... I don't want to go too far that way because it's gonna... I don't know... I've never navigated it before at this point in the terraformation, so I don't know if I'll get stuck. No? The tricky part about this wreck is that it's... I remember it being a little bit more extensive. So I gotta make sure I keep my oxygen in mind as we go through here. Also, it's right on the side of the mountain, so it's hard to find a good spot to build. Okay, there's the opening there. Let's go here. That's good. Alright, so I do have a light, right? Yes. F? There we go. Uranium. To backpack. Oof, this low light. It's hard to see. I have a 2-2 backpack there. Or not 2-2 backpack. That was what just showed up as being craftable now. Which is good. I should get that because I don't have a tier 1 right now. There's some food, some water, some iron. That's kind of what I needed right now. I can also deconstruct that to give me some iron. That's good. All right, so we can come out here. Foundation grid down and put storage crate on it. I can start throwing stuff in there that I need. Or I can start pulling stuff out of here and putting it on there. So I have to, so everything's in one spot here. Over there. Another splash of oxygen. And we can deconstruct this box so I don't keep looking in it for stuff. What's going to make this a little bit more difficult is I mean, this is good iron here. More space food. More iron. Okay, there we go. Alright, good. Good. Yeah, this will give me at least some iron to get started here. Pull some of that out of there. I actually should just, I mean, some of this I'm going to have to leave in there. So I don't, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, because I mean, I can use some of the iron for here to just do this. I guess. And just try to pull as much out as I can. Got here. I know there's stuff up the stairs there, but I just want to make sure I don't lose sight of where I'm at right now, because I do have a tendency to get turned around in this place, in all these places. I don't have any flares to mark my way out either, so we gotta be cautious. Alright, let's do this, and we'll eat that. Give me a little bit more room there. Yeah, and also it's nice to make sure you've cleared out the first floor before you do anything else. Getting another storm here. Okay, these I can't deconstruct yet. Here we go. Blueprint for my troubles. What's nice there is we have. I need to. That's the next thing. We need to make a vegetube, or not a vegetube, a food grower, which I think we still have to unlock. It's going to take a little while. As soon as we get that, that'll be really helpful. Really, really helpful. That in there. Get another iron here and right down. There we go, locker storage. That'll give me a bunch of iron. Scavenge all the things. All the things. Okay. Nothing else in here. There's more, but let's go back, get some air, and then see where we're at here. Alright. So I'm going to go right and up the stairs. There's a tube there. Deconstruct the debris through the wall. Oh, and that was everything. Whoops. that in there. Okay. Let's try this again. So used to having the better flashlight. Oh, we got a locker there too. One of these out of there, and put another box down. There we go. All right, we're hauling a good deal more stuff out of here than I remember. So that's good. I don't need to worry about the spacesuits yet. Those are nice to have later on. Collector's editions later on. Anything? Oh, here we go. Anything else in these lockers? Man, it's so hard with this initial torch that they give you. Initial flashlight they give you. Okay. Got those there, and then we'll just have to space food here. Go to the left. Means when I come out, I need to go to the right. Alright. Go. Alright, so far so good. Alright, alright. There we go. Again, I can deconstruct debris through the door, which helps me out. Just got another technical debris. That works. That helps me out with some iron. Those we can't get into until we restore the power here, which is going to be a while before we get to that point. Okay. Good. Now, I think we've gotten what we can out of there for the moment. The trick now is going to be hauling some of this back. Mostly the blueprints. Let's get the blueprints here. And we'll get the iron and silicon. Alright. Let's go. To make a couple trips. Although we now have the tier 2 backpack research. So we'll just have to... I need to craft that sooner rather than later. And that will give us a little more room to take some stuff with us. Is that a box up there? That is a box up there. Let's take an oxygen bottle. And we'll take that. You know what? Yeah. Let's take the titanium. Alright, another box along the way. And this whole time, what little I've put down for tower formation stuff is been doing its thing. We can now put the heater down, which will help out with the index as well. Okay, so come on over here and... Iridium, iron, silicon. Oh, did I, not... Oh, I did bring it. Iridium, iron, silicon. Oh, before I do that, lest we forget. Living compartment window, blueprints. Nice. Put those down. Let's grab this and... Actually, before I do that, let's make sure that I don't have another... I don't think you get heaters from this or anything. Mining speed. Tier 2 mining speed. Okay. Immediately, Tier 2 mining speed. Tier 1 and then Tier 2. Okay, so we'll go here and put this down. Nice. And then I'm probably going to need more power very soon here. In fact, let's put another wind turbine down just because I'm feeling like we're right on the cusp probably. All right. And then terraformation screen. Okay, so what I need is the tier 2 backpack. Iron, silicon, titanium. Titanium, iron, silicon, and titanium. Did I go all the way back to get the other iron? I do. Do you have to go back to get the other iron? Okay. still had, oh, I still had that Lerma seed in my inventory. Where the hell? Have I been carrying that this whole time? I think I've been carrying that this whole time. Let's put that outside here. Also, was there... Did I leave that fabric back there? I did. Okay. That's good. Alright, let's go and grab some more iron here. There's the whatchamadoozit. There's that box along the way. I think it still has some more iron in it. So let's just grab that first before we take a whole big long trip again. I mean, it's not... I think it's just over this ridge here or something. Still a decent sized trip. Okay. Where was that at? I guess it's almost all the way over there, huh? Yeah, here it is. Let's go put this down. And just grab everything out of there. Alright, we'll do that for this run. Ah, solar panels. Solar panels. Which are going to be really good because I think... I know they take silicon. We got tons and tons of silicon around. I don't think they take any iron, which means we can recover our wind turbines, recover the iron from those, and use it for our many other nefarious purposes. I believe it doesn't take any iron. I believe it's just silicon and aluminum, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see once we get over there. I don't want to stop to look right now. I want to just hoof it over here real fast. Let's see what we get. I'm going to want to gather some more ice too. Alright, what is the solar panel? Oh, it does take iron. 1 iron, 2 cobalts, and a silicon. The cobalt is... we have pretty good access to. Silicon... a little bit more difficult, and the iron is a little bit more difficult. Okay. Put stuff in here. So I needed iron, titanium, silicon, right? There we go. Cool. And the mining speed is magnesium, silicon, aluminum. Silicon. And this one is silicon and super alloy. We got plenty of super alloy hanging around. go. And we get tier 2 mining speed. Even better. Even better. Alright, let's drink some water. Eat some food. We need more of both of those. Let's go. What do I have over here? Okay, let's get some ice. Food is going to be the problem, though, right now. Food is going to be the biggest problem. It generally is. In the early game until we can get to a terraformation index high enough that we can get the planter. There's a box over there. Let's see if you have food in you, box. You have a chip and some iron. No food. No joy with that. I'm gonna have to use the oxygen bottle. That kind of sucks, but I think it's just two cobalt, which I believe we have a bunch of, if I'm not mistaken. Get that. Let's make as much water as we can. Although I am going to need ice for the other thing. And let's take one water bottle back. And we have that. Let's get this blueprint decoded. Compass. What does that need? Magnesium and 2 aluminum. And magnesium. Go. Good, I have a compass now, which will help at least a little bit with navigation. But I also need, energy levels. So silicon, magnesium. Silicon, magnesium. This silicon is gonna be difficult. Yeah, we haven't had a meteor storm in a bit, which is a bit unusual. It's been pretty quiet here, but alright, so looks like I could really use one right now just to get some silicon. I think we did pull some silicon out of the wreck though, so let's go consolidate some of our stuff from that right now, which is what I was going to do anyway. There's ice in there, magnesium. Put another. storage crate down. Right there. Okay, good. Yeah, because we need to grab some of that food back as well. Claw back some of that food, which I think I had put some over there. I think we had grabbed some out of the wreck. I think. We'll see once we get back over there again. I mean, that was the big problem I was having with the expansion world that they introduced, which is like just trying to get the basic essentials like food and stuff was not coming easily. Is the hard part. I don't have. If I had a faster, like tier 2 boots, I'd probably make it over here in one breath. But I do not have that. Was I looking for? What was I looking for? More silicone? There's this food. What I was actually looking to come over to do. Yeah, I think it was this silicon I want to grab. Yeah, I need lots and lots of silicon. So let's grab all the silicon out of here and take that with us. Take that first. Alright, and then the rest with iron. Actually, we need to eat something anyway. And drink, so let's do that. Take 2 more iron. Indoor ladder, nice. We could now have a second floor. All right. And away we go. Okay. Very good. Very good. Put this back down again. All right. So I got all the silicon now. Let's go and make the... So I need magnesium for that. Make the energy levels screen. All right, 3.6, and we are consuming 2.36. Okay. That's good to know. And then this one needs some cobalt, which osmium. Is there not a lot of cobalt around either? Seeing a lot of osmium. I don't recall. There was some cobalt on the ground, I'm pretty sure. Though I'm not really seeing any, so maybe I was just seeing stuff from asteroids. There's a box over there. It's too far away. Because I don't have an oxygen bottle on me. I try not to use them either because I think, yeah, I think the cobalt is also a difficult to find resource right now. Do have one oxygen bottle there. Let's do this. Let's put this away. Let's not risk it. Let's just take our thing with me. Wait, where did I see that box at? Oh, it's right here. That's all good stuff. And then this area over here, I wonder what resources over here. Can set up a shop right here for a second. I don't think I can build in this area. I think I remember correctly that it's very difficult to find an area to build in here. Let's see what resource we've got. Osmium. Uranium. Well, we know where we gotta go for our reactors here. At least initially. Oh, pulsar quartz is here. Which is actually where it normally is. That didn't get too randomized. The uranium, though, definitely is not usually here. Yeah, we got a crap ton of osmium. I do believe there's a chest here somewhere. There it is, right in there. There's some cobalts. Okay, back in here. Got that stuff anyway. Now. I think, yeah, well, there was definitely some, I'm pretty sure we pulled some out of the wreck too, so can go do that. Keep pulling stuff over from there. Mostly just waiting for, well, mostly just trying not to run out of food and stuff here, but we are quickly running out of that. Well, let's go because we'll, problem with that is we'll be in a death spiral for a while there, because it only brings you back with like half your hunger bar full, I believe. So what was the, so I need cobalts, iron, cobalt, and silicon. Okay, so I have what we need here. Let's do that. There we go. All right. And then we still have to craft the progress screen, which I don't think we've actually unlocked yet. So that's the next one. Yeah, the solar panels are what need 2 cobalts. Got 1 in there. Yeah, so we're not going to be doing solar panels for a little while here, I don't think. Unless I can find a whole bunch. Food level critical. Yeah, so that's the last of our food. So that's not great. Not great. I forget where, at what point we get to the research stuff. Oh, here it is. Blueprints. 2.5 there. 1.85. Vegetube. I think food is, yeah. 12. 12.0 parts per trillion of oxygen, which we are only at 1.26. So, but the tier 2 Vegetube is at 500 picokelvins, I guess, or picocalories maybe. So yeah, we're getting there, but very, very slowly. I need like another, I could put another one of these down. I have another thing here, right? Yeah, what do I need for that? Iridium, iron, silicon. How's our power looking? We're producing 3.6. We're consuming 3.48. So we need more. We need more stuff. I'm going to put 3 more wind turbines down just for the sake of argument. Because we can't really do the solar panels yet because of the cobalt situation. So we'll get that at least get us somewhere here. Okay. I need to let's pause for a moment here. I need to stand up and walk around for a little bit here and take a little break. I will be right back. Enjoy the music. Okay, I'm back. So I think, given the situation with the food, we're gonna have to punt this area. We're gonna have to go back up to the crater here and go through the cave. There's a box in the cave that, as I remember, and let's see if there's food in there. And then we'll make our way to the main area over there. Now there is, I believe, you can still glitch it to where you can jump over the canyon there and end up on the other side. I don't know if I want to attempt that or not, because that would be a lot faster. Yeah, I think there's a way you can get up on top of the canyon. The only thing that I remember, though, is that it's hard to find a spot to put your oxygen tent down at, so we might just go the normal route. There we go. And I'm not sure I could do the glitch with these boots. I think there's the faster boots allow me to kind of jump a little bit higher. So let's just go do this. Oh, there's all kinds of uranium in here too. In here. Let's see what's in this box over here. Space food, nice, and a blueprint. Sweet. I'm tempted to take the cobalt, but let's just hold that thought for right now. I want to travel lightly because we got a bit of a journey ahead of us. Let me just go around this way. This will lead us out to, I believe, the Sand Falls, yes. And there are some boxes up top here. There's also a wreck over here too. There's a box over there. Let's go put our tent down. Okay. Not what I'm looking for, but still decent stuff. Yeah, let's take the The thing is, in there, I know that there's solar panels in there that you can deconstruct and get. I believe it's solar panels. You can deconstruct and get silicon out of. But let's bring water with me. I did. Let's move on and get to establishing another home away from home here. I mean, this might. I often end up making my main base over in the big area, but I kind of wanted to not do that this time around, but kind of forced. My hand feels kind of forced here with everything. There are some boxes around here, like over there. So one nice thing about this area is that you can see pretty far. Okay, some cobalt in there. Make a mental note of these areas with the cobalt. Seed. Okay, nothing really too spectacular in there. Hold that thought there. Level critical, yeah. I have a feeling that was going to trigger at some point. Bioplastic nugget. We'll need that eventually. Not right now, though. Thing. Let's grab some ice here. You know what, too? I'm realizing I have a problem, which is if I want to establish a new base, I'm going to need some iron. And I didn't bring any with me. Which is going to be a bit of a problem unless I find some iron around on the ground, which usually if you don't find any iron... My experience with the random ores is if you don't find any iron... Oh, is this, oh, we got silicon here. This is good. But usually you won't find iron around unless it's in one of the caves that would normally have something else, like uranium or something. Which there are a few around. Let's see, actually, if there's some iron in here. There is. Let's take... some of that, because I'm going to need titanium. I just need the iron right now. We're going to have to go a long way around because that's still iced up over there. Let's go put this down. Go. Oh, that's closed off with ice too right now, huh? Okay, we have to go the long way around. But okay, so there's silicon here. This would normally be the iridium area. Or this would normally be the silicon area, I should say. So that's good to know. Ooh, there's some space food. Excellent. I forgot that that would be iced over. I have to go all the way around this way. The wreck over there, the big wreck. This is, I mean, you kind of can't ignore this area because there's just so many things in such a small area. How about this cave that would normally have iridium? Does it still have? It'd be great if it had iron. Yeah, it looks like it's got osmium and aluminum. Yeah, I think it's mostly aluminum. Box over there. This is normally where I would set up shop. Like right over here somewhere. Go. Ooh, tier 3 backpack. That is fantastic. Let's go this down. On top of there, and do that, and how does that attach? There it is. Well, that's a weird way it attached. Okay. I guess because it's overhanging a little bit. Oh, and we're getting some meteors. This'll work. Okay. Well, probably happening over there. Some right there. Let's do this. I always have problems with this area where it's like too it's not flat enough, so that's kind of why I'm doing this like this. Yeah, that's that could be better. Wow, I am just not doing well here. This is my one problem is I want to try to make things look good, but man, does the game not want me to make things look good? It's not going to work. Man, I wish this was easier to do. It's so hard to do this when you're... Damn it. I gotta put something down right now because we're getting more. Whoops. Where did that go? Oh, that's frustrating. This is the problem with putting stuff up in the air, too. I don't have any water either. So we're gonna die of not having any water here. Unless I can find something in this box over here. There's plenty of ice. I just need stuff to create. Oh, you know what? I need, what do I need? I need iron and silicon. Silicon iron, there we go. Well, it doesn't get much closer than that. Let's put this. Yeah, it's still off center, but it doesn't matter. I can always fix it later. Let's just get the basics done here. Okay. We got that. I've got water in my inventory. I can make some more. Let's do that. Alright, and then I could go grab some of the essentials here. Do need some iron. Let's go bring the storage box back here. And try to expand our base as we can. That away, that in there. Blueprints. Yeah, fortunately I don't have all of my... I could make more of those things. I'm gonna have to over here. The blueprint machine and stuff like that. Which is iron and silicon. I wonder if place over there that would normally have silicon, if that has like iron and stuff. But actually what I need to do is down in the valley there is boxes and stuff. I need to go grab that stuff. I wonder if I can... This is the tricky part is... Yeah, I need some... Yeah, I just need iron and stuff. I need to... Because I'm using my tent now as a permanent structure. Oh, actually... Those asteroids... I forgot to go... check on them. See what they brought me. Saw one go down over here. Tier 2 heater. Yeah, there's some stuff on the ground. Yep, iron. Take that. Cobalt. Iron. Silicon. I'm gonna make it back there. Everything's much further away out here. There's my iron and stuff. Let's see if I can get a tent out of this. Can. That's good. That's very good. Blueprints is iron silicon. I didn't pick up any silicon, did I? Getting more asteroids here? Maybe. I did pick up some silicone, but it went into the other thing. Okay. Let's make an oxygen bottle here, because that's still very important to have on hand. I don't think we're getting any asteroids with this. Let's look over here and see if we find any more bits and bobs lying around. No, I don't see any there. Let's not waste too much oxygen. We know that there's boxes over there. Let's go raid those boxes. And then I also know of the area that we need to get access to before this place starts filling up with water and stuff, which won't be for a while, but still. It's got some good stuff in it. And I think it actually has a lot of food in there too. Let's head to that first. I mean, last time I remember, I think it had a lot of food in it. Because I remember coming to it like at this point where it was just... I was down to like pretty much nothing. Just gotta remember where it's at. So there is a false wall around here somewhere. I might have passed it. I think it's back this way. Maybe I didn't pass it yet. Let's eat something and drink. There's a thing around here. Just forget where it's at. There's a box there. It is on this wall, right? Not on that. No, it's definitely, I think it's definitely on this wall, not on that other wall. I just don't remember exactly where on the wall it is. I see like a spot behind there though. Oh wait, no, it's an area that gets filled with water. This, I don't think the water comes up this far. Does it? I don't remember. I don't remember if the water comes up this far or not. I don't think it does. But I know it gets flooded, so it's down in the low end of the thing here. So it might be further down there. Get exactly where it's at. Let's see. From here. Edit. This is at. I don't remember where it's at. There's food and some water and an oxygen bottle. Alright, now we're talking. Cobalt in there too. Now this is definitely all underwater here. So... Feels like it's over there. Like it was in a... like an indent in the wall kind of thing. Let's put this down here. Oh, let's see. Let's try over here. I know I've been in this place a couple times. Remember where it is. I mean, it might be down there. I know we got the gold box here. Some rods in there. Nice. That's real nice. I don't think it was near the gold box though. I feel like it was over there. There we go. Nothing like taking it down to the wire. I really feel like it's over there. I don't know why. Keep going this way though. Sulfur. Okay. There's the box, and then I don't think it was this. I definitely don't feel like it was this close to this thing over here, but always check. it's definitely not over here. Almost guarantee it. Oxygen and food and water. Okay. It's gotta be over there. I'm almost positive it's over there. I just can't find it. I forget what it looked like, what the entrance of it looked like. I remember it just being like a rock wall that you just could pass through, though. So you really wouldn't know it was there unless you had been told about it. Let's go put this down. That down. Eat some food. This box over here. There's more food and water and oxygen in it. Good. Very good. I feel like it's there with the weird texture, but I'm gonna look this up because I have been in here a couple times and I know I have a feeling I'm in the right spot. I know it's a thing that ends up underwater because it will flood out if you don't get there fast enough. Let's take a look at this. Let's see if we can find. Oh, I still have this open. Planet Crafter Secret Wall. Hidden room in the battleship. No, super secret deconstructible wall. Oh wait, is it a deconstructing one? I don't remember having to deconstruct it, but if that's the case, let's go take a look. Oh, deconstruct debris. Iron. Oh, no way. It was a deconstruct thing. Okay, that's why I couldn't find it. Yes. Blueprints. Yeah, pulsar quartz. There's all kinds of stuff in here. And a dead body. You sent me here to die. That's what it was. I knew I was in the right area. I just couldn't figure out how to get to it. We got some iron for deconstructing that too, so that's cool. Do I have enough room? I do have just enough room. Pick this up and bring it back. And then there's the wreck up top there that we'll definitely be paying a visit to. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to throw a bunch of food and stuff in there. Okay. I think, didn't I just unlock tier 3 backpack too, if I'm not mistaken. We need to look at that. Let's go put our tent down. I did, yes. Aluminum, titanium, silicon. Titanium, aluminum, silicon. Okay. I also, let's make this blueprint thing. I need silicon for that. It's the one thing I seem to be missing right now is the silicon. Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to go over there and see if there's silicon somewhere. Well, wait, there was silicon over in the desert there that we walked past. Yeah, let's go do that. Down there. Can I make another growing tube here? Iron, 2 ice, magnesium, silicon. Iron, ice, magnesium. Let's grab some ice. Get at least a tier 1 go in here and put this in there and have it working for us. This golden seed. Let's make another box here. And okay, we're good there. Yeah, let's go get some silicon. I'm pretty sure we passed by some on the way. And the desert tends to have some anyway. Even when the ores are randomized, I find this desert tends to have some. Also, there's a buried... oh, there's the buried thing right there. I'm gonna say, there's a buried thing around here too. Microchip. Take that. And oh, you've got some food and a rocket engine and a blueprint. And iron titanium. Tusca seed too. Alright. That's good. Still not the silicon I need, but we have room for at least one if I can get one here. I believe there's another box underneath here too. Blue box. Underneath the front of the ship? Yeah, under here. Yes, there is. We have more food. Don't have the silicon I need though. Is there silicon out here? I'm pretty sure there is. At least I ran across some on the way over. So I thought maybe it was going to grow on the ground here. Double critical. That. Oh, you know what? Where the silicon was? I know where it was. It was back in that other area. Back in the normally sulfur area. That's where it is. Also, you know what? There's a cave up here too that might have some in it. That's normally the super alloy cave up here. This may not be super alloy. Perhaps this will be iron or silicon. It is iridium. Right, we do have some boxes here. Nothing I need out of that. So yeah, this has become an iridium cave. I want to go all through it. It's definitely all iridium at this point. But blueprint. Here's some silicon. Not a lot, but it's something. Will get us moving along, if nothing else. Alright, so that's iridium. Now we know. I have room for one more if I can find a single piece of silicon over here. We are out of water, so I need to make sure I head back before that gets low again. Okay. It might have been. I don't think there was any silicon in that cave, though. It might have been. I didn't really look that hard. Hmm. Yeah, there's another thing there. Right, so I have to. I guess it doesn't hurt to eat another space food here, so we have some room. Yeah. I don't want to, like, the problem with that ship there is I just don't want to get, it's very, very easy to get lost in there. And it's very hard to navigate it because I don't have a whole lot of oxygen right now. We have better luck probably with the ship up on the mountain. I did get one piece of silicon at least. So that will get us one screen. That'll get us the blueprint screen so we can unlock those from here. I mean, the other thing to do is to go all the way back to the other area and grab our stuff, but carrying that forward right now is going to be a real pain. There will be a consolidation at some point, but right now that's going to be more pain than it's worth. That? No, that's magnesium. Let's look at this in this cave over here. I swear I saw some around. Actually, up in here, where we came through, where the sulfur usually is. I thought this was some silicon up here. Like natural silicon up here. No, it's iridium. It's iridium. That's not helpful. How about this box again? No. Oh, I don't have enough room for anything anyway. Alright, never mind. We have to head back one way or the other right now. Okay. You watch them be a whole lot in this cave, like at the back of this cave. I just breezed over. Also, our water's getting low. We need to get back anyway. I don't have any on me, I don't think. No, I don't. For how alloy? Yeah, this is aluminum. This has become an aluminum cave. Which is not particularly helpful right now. Yeah, we should be able to get over there in time. So we have that. What I want to do is probably go up there and look. That's more likely to have some. Also down in the valley there, I didn't look at all the blue boxes. Let's make this one thing here. Blueprints. Rip those out of there because I got a ton of them. There's our tier 2 agility boots. Recycling machine. Living compartment corner. Tier 3 mining speed. Big living compartment. Tier 2 torch. That's all of those are extremely useful. Hydration level critical. Let's take one of those. Take one with us. Put 2 of these in there. That's good for now. Also, the tier 2 agility boots. 2 super alloy, 2 fabric. Well, we definitely have 2 fabric, but we didn't bring any with us. So that's a thing. That would be very useful right now. Get us around a lot faster. And then the tier 3 backpack is aluminum, titanium, silicon. I think that's what I was looking at, right? The tier 3 backpack. Alright, so we need I wish I had the pinning stuff. We don't have the pinning blueprint yet, where I can pin stuff to my thing here. Fabric, 2 fabric. Let's make sure I bring 2 fabric back with me, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into that in these boxes and stuff. Down here. Or even up in there, more than likely. We'll head towards that. Some food in there. Okay. This box up here. More food and more blueprints. Here's silicon. Okay, let's go. Let's put a thing down here. Let's grab that silicon and the food. I'll come back for the blueprints. Oh, here's the mother load of silicon. Okay. All right, right on up here. Plunk this down. Wait, do I have iron honey? No, I don't. Probably get some out of here. We got more food in here. Oh, here's, I can grab some iron from this, and then we have a heater there, but let's not do that at the moment. This water, and oh, there's the fabric. There we go. It's like I knew there was. This thing usually gives you a bunch of fabric. Because this is like meant to be like your starting area. That's a little bit easier to start in. Problem is I need to put this chest down here. Because I need 6 slots, right? 1, 2, and then food there. All right, there we go. Come back for that. Take the slightly shorter route. Ever so slightly shorter. Yeah, the tier 2 running boots will be very, very good. Get us a little bit further along on a tank of oxygen. That down. That down. Alright, so 2 super alloy. Those are probably the easiest. Those are usually the hardest. Alright, tier 2 agility boots. And tier 3 backpack, we need 2 aluminum and a titanium. Titanium, aluminum. And there's probably another aluminum just hanging around here. So we gotta eat something. Let's get some ice too while we're out here. Oh, there's an aluminum. There we go. All right. Tier 3 backpack. Sweet. Very, very nice. This ice in here. And tier 3 mining speed, we need... Oh, aluminum and a super alloy? That's coming right up here. Super alloy and aluminum. Alright, and tier 3 mining speed. Sweet. And then let's get our power here. Iron and magnesium. Iron. Magnesium. So let's see what our energy levels are. Okay, we're pretty good right now. Iron, cobalt, silicon. Well, I used up the silicon I had. That was on the other side. All right, well, that's fine. That's fine right now. What do we got? This is the golden thing here. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's drink some agua there. We'll put that fabric away. Put some space food away. Some more room. Is it? Are we getting... Oh! We're getting some gifts. Perhaps some silicon gifts. I like they're over there. Yeah, they're mostly over that way. Oh wow, one struck way up there. I can't get up there yet. Eventually we can. I wonder if anything fell down from there. I mean, other than those rocks. I wonder if any of the resources fell down from up top. That'd be the easiest one to take a look at. We got one coming right down. Okay. See if anything fell down from up top there. There's silicon yet. A couple things fell down. I don't need aluminum right now. Okay. Cool. I think most of it went down over there. If I can get some free silicon out of it, that would be swell. Let's do that. Let's grab this. Come on over and look, see what we've got over here. Oh no, we're getting some more. Damn it. Never mind. Retreat. Retreat. Over there, huh? There. Trying to make sure I see where they're going. A couple of them going that way. Come right down there. There's two of them right there. Okay. I think I can put this down because I think those are close enough. And just pop on over there and grab them. Yeah, here's one. Silicon. Cobalt. Iron. Magnesium. Silicon there. Anything else that I haven't picked up? Cobalt. Let me grab it. Too much debris here. Come on. There we go. All right. that gave us some good stuff. All right. Let's put this up here for now. Let's see what we're doing. And get another drill out there. And we can deconstruct the heater over the other place and bring that over. Going through food though. This is that. And then where's the... I can make the tier 2 with 2 ice, which we have here. So let's go do that. Right there, and then we'll move this out of there and into here and get rid of tier 1. Okay, that's good. 6.5 energy per second. Where are we at here? Alright. Yeah, so I should put at least one solar panel down. Let's do that. At least one. Okay. We got 2 iridium, titanium. Okay. So generate some heat, and then I need to make another living compartment. 2 iron and titanium. So let's do that. Let's expand this wall a little bit. Actually, what was the big one? 1 more iron, 2 more titanium, and super alloy. Titanium, and then 3 super alloy, I think it is. 2 super alloy. Okay. Let's do that. Get the most bang for our buck here. Go. Nice. Very nice. Get some room for activities here. What are we doing here? Hydration level critical. Yeah, we gotta work on a couple things here, but okay, so this is good. And we just gotta work on the heat, getting the heat up, and what was the other panel? Oh, I haven't unlocked that panel yet, I don't think. Oxygen. Yeah, I need the heat to get up to 2.0, which it's not too far away from that, but yeah, we need that going for us. 0.52. All right, awesome. I'm gonna have to stop here though, friends. We're gonna have to stop here because if I don't, I'm gonna go probably all night. And I can't do that to myself. As much as I love this game, I can't. I need beauty sleep. But yeah, all right. Cool beans. We got our planet crafting back in action here with our custom custom start as we do. And things are going well, I'd say. All right, my friends, thank you so much for watching. If you happen to run across this on the YouTubes and you have a like and or subscribe that you can toss my way, that would be swell and awesome and very, very much appreciated. Also, I am trying to create a community over on a new streaming service called Moonbeam. It's a cross between Discord and Twitch, basically, with how they're doing live streams and also chat rooms and all those things. It's a pretty neat concept, and they're in their open beta right now, and just trying to promote them and trying to get more people to go over and take a look at it. My realm is, you can get a direct link to it from memoryleakdeath.tv/moonbeam, or if you just want to go look at the Moonbeam site in general, you can just go to moonbeam.stream. They also already, like in beta, they have their mobile apps and all that stuff. They just recently updated them. So just go take a look at it and see what you think over there. Otherwise, I'm not going to raid out or anything because it's late and I need to just go crash. But thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I hope everyone has an excellent morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what it is for you. I hope to see you back here again in the future for some more stuff, whatever happens to suit your fancy. Until then, see you, bye.
Same old story. Boy finds girl, boy loses girl, girl finds boy. Boy forgets girl, boy remembers girl. And girl dies in a tragic blimp accident over the Orange Bowl on New Year's Day.
Good year?
No, the worst.